Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, May 18, 2021. My name is Karen Bodenschatz, and I serve as Associate Pastor at First Lutheran Church in Onalaska, Wisconsin, and this is my morning musing. Now, typically on Tuesdays, I would talk a little bit about anti-racism and where I am in my journey, things I've learned, things I'm observing, but I'm not going to do that today. Mostly because the stuff that I just learned from the King Center about applying and understanding nonviolence is still working its way through my head and my heart, and they're kind of trying to find equilibrium again, and so I'm just letting them figure it out before I talk more about it. But the other reason I'm not doing that is because this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I last week sat down with some of our mental health professionals, 4 of them that are members. So members of our congregation who work in the field of mental health, and to talk to them about what I have been hearing from people who are way smarter than I am and who pay attention to human behavior and life and the world around us, who say that a mental health crisis is coming and in fact is probably already here. And in the course of our conversation, as we were talking about different ways that First Lutheran could help meet that coming crisis, I shared with them something that they have encouraged me to share with you. And so this will be the first forum that I will talk a little bit about this. And so here we go. It was probably end of December, early January, when I realized that something was wrong. I no longer, well, the best way I can put it is I didn't really care about much of anything. And every single day was hard. And for a while, I was like, well, this is just the pandemic, right? This is just the way it is. You just white knuckle it. We'll just get our way through. But what I realized was, first of all, the pandemic was going to go on a lot longer than I thought or any of us thought. And second of all, I'm not going to be able to white knuckle it through this whole thing. And so what I realized after listening to people for months and after listening to my own heart and soul was that I was dealing with depression, and it was affecting my whole life. And I was in a place that was not okay for me to be in. And so I called my doctor. I needed to see her anyways because it was about that time of the year. And I sat and talked with her. I have the best doctor in the whole wide world. We talked for about 45 minutes. And then I talked with a therapist for about 15. And we were able to come up with a plan that would help me get to the place of functioning that I'm used to and that I appreciate, and that feels somewhat normal for me. But I'm not there yet. It's a process. Here's what I know about this pandemic, or it's not just even the pandemic, it's this whole last year, right? These 14 or 15 months that we have gone through has been a lot. It's been the pandemic, but it's also been civil unrest. It's been a political circus that has done damage. It has been a realization that our economy is going to take a little while to recover. It's been a lot of stuff for us collectively and individually to try to sort out and to try to figure our way out through. It's going to have an impact on every single one of us, whether we realize it or not. I did not think I was depressed until maybe about 4 months into depression, right? I couldn't identify it because I don't know that I wanted to. I'm a pretty strong, self-aware person. I have all the tools. I know a lot of the things, and yet nothing can, all of those things could not stop what was going on inside of me, which was trying to figure out all of this stuff and do it in a way that isn't normal for me, isn't the way I work. And so I tell you this, not so that you can feel sorry for me or so that you can somehow take care of me, but so that you may recognize something in yourself and have whatever it is that you need to reach out for help, whether that be to your doctor or to a therapist or to me. I'm happy to talk with you about any of this stuff. Or if you're not struggling right now, that you would be someone to help someone else, to show love and kindness to someone who's maybe not acting the way they normally would. Maybe it's just a little weird, you're not sure what's going on, but to ask some really curious questions, some loving, compassionate questions about where they're at, and just be present with people who are struggling. So that's what I wanted to talk about. This last year has been no joke, friends. And if you are struggling and if you need help, please reach out. You can reach out to me anytime, day or night, and we will talk and we'll chat and we'll make our way through. I hope you all are well. I hope you are being kind, and I hope you remember that Christ is with you.